Well, hello. I am still waiting on the flywheels to get updated. So while I'm waiting on the flywheels to get updated, the mod flywheels to get updated, I'm going to be doing this dam thing again. Dam in one. Ooh, again. Okay. What I'm going to try to do is pick a little, see if I can find a bit of a tighter spot to lay in the dam. Oh God. I don't have to cover as much area. If I could put 3 here, or I could potentially rely on 2 of these. I think it's the same, it's actual like same amount of materials. Um, Okay, let me see that. So if I put these 2 here, that's the goal, is to actually, so in this one, instead of just creating one dam, if I can get a full dam in one cycle. And I think it was also Redneck again, who suggested or talked about maybe relying completely on berries, so don't have to build any farmers. Let me see if I have my gatherer here, be able to gather up all of the berries here. I'm going to need another gatherer over here. I'm pretty sure you heard that. My cat has the zoomies right now, and she's just running around, causing havoc. So if I gather both of these berry locations, potentially even get across here at some point to gather these berries when that time comes, I'm going to need some resin gathering. I can put that here. Where am I going to put my water? I had it here last time, and that might still be the best place to put them. So I might need to change where I'm setting up this stuff. Yeah, I still think that is probably the best setup, at least for this like kind of like smaller setup. I'm going to need to put these in a lower priority. These are set down first. I think I really only needed those 4 tanks to survive this relatively easily. So 4 water tanks. I'm going to need that resin gatherer. You can go here. Then I'm going to need the stairs to come down here. Going to need a path to get down here in order to get the river bath up. Well-being, I'm going to need to get the teeth grindstone, and I'm going to need loggers. Start cutting down the trees. Got the trees all marked up. I'll mark these anyway. Okay. Now that I have all that going, I'm going to need housing. I think 4 did all right last time. 4, I'm going to need the clay guy. I'm going to need to get this to get demolished. So primitive mine, this I think still is the easiest one for them to get to. There's no closer too high location. So here, as soon as that stuff gets torn down, what I might end up doing is getting my primitive ironworks a little closer to the center of my whole stuff. And I'm going to need to get storage, glorious storage, for my anvil. Let me get a storage or crappy warehouse for berries. Oh yeah, what else was I doing? I was doing clay. Where is clay? Clay right here. And I'm going to need the sawmill, log non-station. Going to need a pile for the sawdust. And then I think I could do probably over here, I could get a small pile of coal. Make sure that this is supplied with the coal it's going to need for the metal fasteners. I'm also going to make sure I need to get that route up here. That's going to get to my scrapper. Again, cars love just kind of going fast down my street. Oh, not my street, but anyway, the street that I live on. Okay, so I need to get him up first, then probably at least these two, then this guy, then everything else can kind of get where it needs to get going. I'm not going to do the farming. I'm going to see if I could just do it on berries. I got my wood. I have my log gnawing station. They're making tooth cut planks. They're making clay. This guy's making fasteners. And then I'm going to need to get my town district. Need to keep it separated. I need to keep it separated from the rest of my stuff. Like that. Okay. This, I think I'm not forgetting anything. Those 6 housing locations, which are going to be probably important to have that amount of people. So I might get 2 more houses to fill in that gap of what the farmers would have provided. I think this is everything. I'm hoping this is everything. All right, let's get going. Part of the reason why I'm doing this is, and not like continuing the other bot series, is the other bot series is currently, oh, let me boost up I'll do 18s. See where they get with 18s. The other bot series is kind of reliant on flywheels. So I built flywheels into my whole the wind power system. I have the flywheels underneath the observatories, and because of the newest updates on experimental, they've made some changes. I'll probably go through it right here. These are the latest patch notes from January 3rd. There's a new building. They're changing how the power wheels work for the Iron Teeth. They added a new map. Can't wait to try this one out. But part of some of the issues that the modders are having, I believe, has to do with the prioritization changes. And there's also, priority right here, where it goes top to bottom. And I think there's also something to do with this. The pipes of buildings are now smart. So like, I think maybe something in here is happening. At least as far as my understanding is concerned, there's something that happened in this patch. I mean, this patch is cool. Like this whole smart pipe stuff where you can so if you build a pumper, you can put TNT underneath the pipe, and you should be able to blow under pipes instead of having to take down the building and then expand that whole thing. Really cool changes. Like a lot of this stuff is really cool changes. The replant dead trees, this prioritization thing where it stacks from the top to the bottom is great. Even some of these bug fixes are pretty cool. A lot of these changes are cool. It just happened to be the beginning of the year. A lot of people are probably either on vacation, or there is what the flywheels mod, I believe, is there's a lot of buildings that this affects, and so they have to change a lot of the code or a lot of what they've worked on. There's also been some patches to this update. So patches to this patch, some small changes, small little bug fixes, and also another one that had to do with the showers in the Iron Teeth faction. So yeah, and because of those changes, there is some, at least in the Discord, some of the modders have been talking about the certain things that they need to update, or there's certain aspects of buildings that need to be modified, and it's causing some issues for some of them. So, and the guy who does the flywheel mod, or I think it's the guy who does the flywheel, I'm not entirely sure. He's talking about how there is he has 400 plus buildings that are affected by whatever the change is. So I assume it's just taking time to get that, fully through and getting all of that ready and good to go. So sorry, just double checking stuff. So, it's not ready. As soon as with the latest version of experimental, if you try loading or launching a game, or if I try loading my save, it crashes. Says there's a bug, it crashes out. So I can't use it. But if I delete the flywheels mod, everything's fine. So I could still play the game, but it's all my flywheels are gone, and I have to kind of rebuild that and just kind of eat that loss of materials. So like that is definitely an option. That is something I can do. I don't necessarily want to do it, so I'm gonna give it another day or two for the mod to get updated. And I kind of want to finish out that series. You know, I kind of want to have full turnover of bots in the society. I want to do the whole Nile system that I talked about in there. So there's a lot of stuff I still want to do in that game. So given the chance, I'd like the mod to get updated, and I'd like to continue with the flywheels. But you know, I want to finish that out before I do the hardcore series. So, you know, I'd rather, you know, to me, this is fun. This is still like a fun idea. I still like this. I still like to try to continue this little like, oh, can I get this dam done in one cycle? You know, a little bit. And it to me, it's still pretty fun. But I want to get the bot series done, and as soon as that's done, I'll move on to doing the hardcore series. Anyways, all my rambling. Let's see what they have accomplished. Still gonna need this resin guy around. Still don't have any housing up, or any extra housing for my beavers. Now I do. So I should get some more kids, and that should help me out in the long run. Probably get the berries up so my guys who are collecting berries can store up a bunch of berries. The lumberjacks are working their tails off. Clay pit is good. I need to get that up and ready to do. I just need 10. How come this isn't? Come on. Do I have any available workers to get on this? These guys are some of the most important people in the whole colony. Yeah, let me get. Who did I take away from? I'm not entirely sure whose job I took away. I can pause this guy. Pause the resin guy for now. Yeah, he has enough. He has 20 in storage. I have plenty in here. I need 10 total clay, and then I can pause that job. This needs to get coal. I have the tooth cut guys. Let me lower these job priorities. Where am I at? I have 7. So probably midday the next day, I can pause this guy. I can pause this berry gatherer because there's nothing around there. This guy's the one that's gathering the berries. Where am I at? I have 8. That's 9. I think this is extra. I can pause this guy. I can get some planks starting to get produced. I'm wondering if I should get... No, there's only a couple of berries over here. Not very worth it. Who else is not really doing work? I can pause one of these lumberjacks. I don't think that full team is needed over there. I really should get this. Okay. They have that up and running. I can start getting some coal. How much coal am I going to actually need? 0.3, and I need 30. So 10 coal? Is that right? Is that how math works? I have no idea. 0.3 times 30. Okay, they're already gathering logs into this stuff. This just needs the anvil. This just needs planks. This is all lower designated work. That's paused. That's paused. I can probably even pause this lumberjack to get more tooth cut in. Gather up some coal. I need this to get cut. Let me actually take that off priority of getting cutting. I need this guy. I need to get this connected. Look that log. There you go. Okay, now I can set this back up. I only have 2 there. Okay, let me get 1 less guy here. 2 haulers are fine, I think. What my log situation? I need to get 50 more logs. I don't need this many lumberjacks. The one can cover that job. Those berries are almost gone. I'm definitely in a situation that I would tend to avoid, or I was trying to avoid last time, which is, I think I'm going to be able to do it, But I think I'm going to be out of food by the time I get it done. Because this takes 12 days to get me new berries, and now I'm at 60 berries. I might actually need to get... Okay, so I'm getting coal up. This is... Need the planks. I should be hitting the drought pretty soon. Kind of want to get at these berries over here. Come on, guys. It's 220. No, that's really pushing a lot of resources to try to get those berries. I might starve them to death before they actually get more berries up and grown. Let me get that. Turn that back on, but it'll be low priority. I mean, I might need to get another logger back up because my log storage is getting pretty low and I need more logs. I got pretty lucky. I'm going 12th day without the warning. How much coal do I have? I have 6. Come on, guys. I'm going to get rid of one more hauler. I don't know if I should get rid of a pumper too. Yeah, I'm out of food. Yeah, maybe the all berry strat isn't the best. Yeah, my guys are pretty hungry. That's definitely going to affect their work speed. And I'm not getting any new berries for a minute. Anything else taking up my planks? Okay, I'm getting some berries back. I can get somebody back into that job to collect it. Well, I need somebody actually in that job to collect it. What, is there something else locking up my planks? I swear I've been making planks, but it doesn't feel like it's going anywhere. I have 3 days until the drought starts. That was really lucky. That's 14 days. I got a 14-day temperate cycle. I can pause the scrapper because he's full. I have 4 planks in storage. Nothing's getting moved to my district center. Okay, now it is. So I should have 9 now. I just need 1 more plank. Do I have any more berries being made? 9. This is rough. This is rough. Okay, I can pause that. Get just the planks up. Ton of hungry beavers. Come on, get the plank in there. Is there nobody? Oh, there's nobody that's available. Come on. Well, I'm getting hunger die off. Pause. Delete. Go like that. Let me get 1 higher priority. And then this needs the higher priority to get the anvil to it. And then 1 higher priority, making metal fasteners. Getting the scrap it needs. I'm going to need a total of 30 scrap. So I need this guy back up. And then this gatherer can come back on. Yeah, I got a lot of hunger die off. Yeah. Yep. All right. Yeah, that worked out kind of where I thought it might. You know, I got fairly lucky too with that the time limit that I had. That's, you know, it's a total of what, 19 days it's going to be? No, I would say you can't really do it off of pure berries with the berries that exist on the map. And this is a fairly forgiving, you know, berry location, but I'm going to chalk that up as a no, that this isn't going to be a viable strategy to get the dam in 1. All right. Well, let's let it play out till the end of the drought. But considering I'm down to 10 beavers total, and I've had a lot of them dead. And where am I at with my fasteners? Oh, I need to get these buildings back up to being pretty high priority. Yeah, it's not looking great. And especially without having the water, these berries aren't going to grow. I'm going to have probably a couple of more beavers die. Let me see. What is the growth rate of this stuff? 5 days for 3, 5 days for 2. I might just rely on pure cabbages for the next run to try to get these two dams in. I might for the next one just pick up this autosave from wherever it had an autosave. Or maybe not. Try again. I mean, it's going to look very similar. This, you know, in order to do this is going to, at least in my mind, this has a fairly laid out idea. Yeah, I'm at 8. Start of the second cycle, nowhere near close. I couldn't even have built one. That's 9 total. What is it's 10. I probably could have gotten 1 dam in, but I've lost most of my colony. All right, that one didn't work. I'm going to try again. I'll try again in another episode where I do a full dam in 1 cycle. All right, I'll see you guys. See you guys next time. Maybe somebody else could do it. I don't know. Maybe I'm just bad. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.